just I want to know how many of you are willing to make dashboard with me on the tab? Okay. Those who installed, put a message in the group. Okay, you have installed the public. Okay. Okay. Nice. Thanks. Thanks. So great. So how many of you have installed the Tableau public? Okay, so it is about the as far as the Tableau is concerned. Okay, Tableau has multiple softwares. Okay, so Tableau is free for the students, and if you are a student in any institute, then you can install the Tableau free version. Okay, there is no license fee. You just need to renew the license every year, and you can take the license based on your student type. If you are the faculty in any university, then again Tableau is free for you. But if you are working in an industry, then you need to purchase the license of the Tableau. But again, the Tableau public is free for everyone. Tableau public is free for everyone. It is just that Tableau public does not have enough features, and you cannot publish dashboard in the Tableau public. Publish means if you want to share the your dashboard with anyone via Tableau public, then you need to share your dashboard with everyone. Okay, so there can be nothing like confidential data. If your data is confidential, then you cannot use of Tableau public because that confidential data is available for everyone. So that is the only limitation. That is one of the limitation of the Tableau public. But Tableau public is free for everyone. Now we'll understand what is Tableau public. So before going forward, okay. First of all, as we are continuing, we'll discuss what is Tableau, what is business intelligence. We will see how intelligence can be achieved. Then we again shift towards the theory of the Tableau. Okay. So I'm repeating again. We'll start with the Tableau dashboard. We'll make one dashboard, and then again we'll shift to the theory of the Tableau because the theory is required, and the theory we cannot cover all the theory of the dashboard in this one lecture, but we'll focus more on the modeling part of the dashboard. Okay, data modeling, right? Yes. So let me open the software. So everyone, please open the software, and if you are facing any difficulties, please let me know. Okay, you can see the screen. How you can download the Tableau? So this is the Tableau software. Okay, if you are a student, then Tableau student license. So here you can find the Tableau for the students. Okay. Tableau. If you type Tableau lecturer license, then you can Tableau for teaching. So Tableau for teaching is mainly for the faculty. So what you are supposed to do, you can request the license from here. So after clicking here, okay, you just need to sign up with your university credentials, and you can download the software. So what is your business email? So you need to pick your business, right? And okay, you might have also heard the name of the Power BI. So Power BI is also the similar software. Okay. Tableau a little bit more costly than the Power BI and have some more features than the Power BI. But as far as your data is not big and you're not looking for the more features, then Power BI is comparatively easy. I'm concerned about data privacy. Which version should be downloaded? Okay, if you are concerned about the data privacy, then Tableau Public is not free. Okay, then you should use Tableau Desktop. Okay, if you are in the university or a student, then the Tableau Desktop is free for you. But if you are working in any industry, okay, then you need to purchase the license of the Tableau. Is it okay? But just for the learning purpose, if you want to learn the software, then this is the Tableau Public. So you just type your Tableau Public, okay, and then click here. Okay. So this Tableau Public is free for everyone. Okay, you just sign up here. Okay, so you can also use it online. You can use it offline, like Tableau Public download. So you go here, Tableau Public download. Download Tableau Public. So you go here. Okay. From this link, you can download the software. You can install the software. And after installing the software, you can use it. The only constraint is that whenever you are publishing your dashboard, okay, publish means when you want to finalize and share your dashboard with everyone, that you can note if you want to share your dashboard with me on the Tableau Public, then that dashboard can be visible by everyone in the world. But you know what is the good thing is, if you want to learn Tableau, then there is a very big Tableau community. Okay, and because there is a very big Tableau community, so what you can do, if there is a very big Tableau community, then what you can do, you can see anyone dashboard over there. So there are many persons who make very beautiful dashboards. Okay, and that dashboards can be seen by the anyone. Okay? So that is one of the things which is very good with the Tableau Public. Okay. So this is the Tableau software. So can you see the software on my screen, guys?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so follow the steps. What we'll do. Okay, first I'll tell you a few things about the software. So this is a big software, and what you can do, there are so many ways by which you can connect it with the data. Okay, so it's like if you have a data, so basically you need data set, right? If your data is in Microsoft file, then what you are supposed to do, you just click here on the Microsoft Excel, okay, and you click here on the data, and then data will be exported here in the software. So this is the data. So what you did, you just click on the data and the data came here. Okay, so this data was stored in the Excel. So I don't need this data right now. So, okay, let me open Tableau again. So if your data is in a Microsoft Excel file, you just click here and select the data. Okay. If your data is in the text file, okay, so just find the file and select and import the data. So there are many ways. Okay. So if your data is on the server, okay, so if your data is in the file already in your desktop, these are the options. In connection, where I haven't clicked any option here. So this Microsoft Excel, this, okay, this option I click. But in most of the cases, the data is not on the file but is on the server. You understand what is server? If you might see data of the Indian Railways or data of your industry, okay, or data of your university, so that data is not in the Excel file but is available on the server, online server or on the cloud. If your data is on the drive but not in your file, then these are the options. Okay, so there are many options because there are many servers. So there are around 70 options. So if your data is available in the Dropbox, or if your data is available in the Databricks, or if your data is available in Microsoft SQL Server, okay, or if your data is available in the Tibeco software, or if your data is available on the Google Analytics, okay. So there can be many platforms where data can be available. Okay, so you can install your data from there. Okay, so you just click here like this, okay, and then download driver. So every server has a different driver, okay? But the data
Excuse me,
importing,
sir.
yeah, please.
What if I have data in R or Python? Then how do I connect those tools with Tableau?
Okay, so everything you can connect everything from here. So there might be options. So actually, data on R, I didn't get how can data can be in the R.
So, like, what if I have like data is in the Excel form, but I use R for cleaning data or organizing it, and then I want to use that data for.
Okay, so after cleaning those that data, the data is again in the Excel file. You download the Excel file from there.
Yes, sir, but we'll have to then download Excel again and again. No, what if we make the changes using R every time,
Okay,
and
so
we want to make dynamic dashboards that every time I change
okay,
some.
get it. So for the dynamic dashboard, there is one another option, but I think there might be some option with the R also. So I never connected any data available on the R, but it can be done. So like there is a data on the MySQL Oracle. So similarly, there must be option for the R also. Okay, so there might be some other name. Okay, so then you can search on the W community that if data is available on the R, then how we can download. But out you can see, out of these options, okay, there must be one option for the R. Okay, so that's not an issue. So you just need to select that option. I'm coming to your question. So there might be one option you just need to select on that option, and then after selecting that option, you connect the link, you connect your data from the R, and data will be automatically coming here. Okay. So
Okay, sir.
specifically where is the R option? I'm not aware, but that R option must be here. Okay. And otherwise, what you can do that you can upload. I don't know. Sometimes when we did with the Python, what we did that we upload the Python data on the drive. Okay, so whatever the Python code is doing, the Python is uploading data on the Google Drive, and from the Google Drive we are fetching the data. Okay, so that linkage you may create, but definitely those linkage can be created. Okay. If you specifically would like to know how we can collect from the R, I never connected from the R, but I can find out and will let you know. Okay.
So then, how do we connect with Google Drive?
Okay, so yeah, so Google, yeah, so there is an option of the Google Drive.
Okay, sir.
Okay, so you just click here on the Google Drive. Okay, and then you just need to allow it from somewhere. Okay. So it will process the request, then it will ask for the link of that file. Okay, and then data is being directly connected to the table. Okay, so those processes are easy. So if you want to connect from any software, so like so W also update this list with time to time, and almost every database which is available in the world, you can connect your table software from there. Okay. So yes, Guru, you also had one question. Let's see it now. Yes. So this is the offline version. The version which I'm opening right now is the offline version of the table. Okay. This is the offline version. Okay. Suppose if you want to connect the data from the internet, then in case you need the internet, otherwise even if you close your internet, the tab will work because this is the desktop version. But yes, there is an online version also available of the tableau where you do not need to install the software in your system. You can just use the software on the cloud. Okay. So yes, so these are the server list, and if you have data in your Excel file, then what you are supposed to do, you go there, you select the file and come. But W also giving us this one file data. आप सबको यहाँ पे sample superstore दिख रहा है in your W? Can you see the sample superstore here? So So we can click here on the sample superstore. ठीक है, तो जैसे हम सैंपल सुपर स्टोर पर क्लिक करेंगे तो वी ऑलरेडी हैव वन डेटा सेट. सो दिस डेटा सेट इज already available within the Tableau software for the learning purpose. Okay, so we can learn software with this, and I'm not sharing any specific data. We are using this sample superstore only because this data is always available. Whenever you want to do any exercise in the Tableau, you can do it. So that's why I will go with this sample superstore. So everyone open this sample superstore, or anyone finding any issue?
Yes, sample data.
Yeah. So what you are supposed to do? You go here, click on the sample superstore. Okay,
No,
you will
save
get.
data store is not found in my Tableau software. Actually, I have downloaded for a student version, and I have not found any option where the save data is store source is found.
No, it is available in the student version. If you have downloaded the Tableau public, okay, then it is not available. But otherwise, it is available. You just go here on the file. आपको
Okay,
ये
okay,
option दिख रहा
sorry, sir. I have downloaded the Tableau public. That's why it's maybe possible that.
है? Okay. So in the Tableau public, actually, this option is not available.
Okay.
Okay, there are, because Tableau public में option available नहीं है. Otherwise, these options are available. Okay. So I think I can download the data for you guys. Okay, Tableau public is also same. I am using the Tableau desktop. So none of you is able to find this data. Okay, so what we can do?
एक्सक्यूज मी सर.
हाँ प्लीज बोलिए.
सर सपोज मैं जैसे ओरेकल डेटाबेस से कोई टेबल कनेक्ट कर रहा हूँ
जी
और उससे सपोज एक कोई ग्राफ बनाया,
जी
तो नेक्स्ट टाइम में जैसे टेबल में वो चेंज होने वाला डेटा है कि मतलब टाइम के अकॉर्डिंगली,
जी जी जी.
तो वो चेंज कैसे रिफ्लेक्ट होगा?
हाँ मैं बताता हूँ, उस पर आऊंगा सर. मैं आई विल कम टू दैट. एक
ओके
बार
सर.
हम डेटा समझने कैसे, फिर देन आई विल कम देयर. ओके, so you are talking about the dynamic data. Okay, so Tableau provide two options for that basically. I will come to that. So is there anyone who is not able to find the data? What we can do?
Find the data not coming in and is not showing in this.
Can I download the, यहाँ से कहीं डेटा डाउनलोड हो सकता है क्या?
हाँ, मैंने डेस्कटॉप वर्जन किया है लेकिन इसमें डेटा नहीं है.
डेस्कटॉप वर्जन में तो होगा. ठीक है, मैं भी व्हाट वी कैन डू, आई कैन प्रोवाइड यू द डेटा. श्योर डेटा पे काम करें. Actually, I think there is an option of downloading data also. If I can download the data, I can share you the data on the this chat, and you can.
हाँ, एडिट डेटा करने पे ये आता है डेटा.
Yes, sir, I am able to find the data what you are saying.
Okay.
And
So it's
Tableau
very easy.
desktop version. Yeah.
Whenever you open the Tableau desktop, okay, you can. And my advice is, you open the Tableau desktop. You download the Tableau desktop and Tableau, because Tableau public you can anyway you cannot use the Tableau public for the, I would say, the confidential data. So let me go here.
Actually, your visualization is something different. In mine earlier, I was not able to find that, but later I discovered that there is a tab in bottom which this is data source and sheet one. When I click the sheet one, then this visualization comes. Otherwise, on data source, this visualization is something different way. This is not shown in this format.
Okay, okay. Anyways, let me explain here slowly. And what I'm doing meanwhile, I'm sharing one data with all of you. Okay, so you can start working on that data. Is that okay?
Yeah.
So जिन्होंने टेबलू पब्लिक डाउनलोड किया है, ठीक है, what they can do, so can I share here data in the chat? Where is the option of sharing the data? Or maybe let me share the data on the WhatsApp. Is that okay? Option is not clear.
Yes, no, please.
Option. Doesn't have the. Here I can share the link. Okay, so I'm sharing the data on the WhatsApp group. Just give me 1 minute, okay? I'm not sharing this data set, but I will share the similar data set. Okay. Just give me 2 minutes. Okay, let me find a suitable data set for all of you. Just give me 2 minutes. Or if you can download the Tableau desktop version, that would be okay. so sharing the data in this template. Click on the data. I'm not able to share the data on the WhatsApp group. Is it okay if I share the data with you on mail and you can share on the group?
Yes, sir. Even we can upload it on Canva.
No, we just need it for the class right now.
Okay.
Although there is the same data, that is a different kind of data, matlab, almost similar data, but we can use it. Okay, Shinu, I have shared data with you. Please share it in the WhatsApp group or mail, whatever you think is prefer. But those who can see the data, let me directly go to the dashboard and start. Okay, is it okay? So I found a similar kind of data, not the exact data, but similar kind of data which can be used. So let me share my screen again. Okay, so I will be a bit fast because we already spent quite much time and time is less. Anyways, so yes. So this is the that's how we can see the data. So whenever you go here, when Shinu will share the data with you, what you are supposed to do? This is your opening page. Here you will go to this Microsoft Excel. In the Microsoft Excel, you just click here, select the data. Okay, when you select the data here, then when you select the data from here, then the data will directly come into your file. Okay, so when you receive the data, then you have a option like this. Okay, you will see your data like this. Now this is the data which we can see. So the first thing which is always mentioned here, which is suggested here, is that look at the data. Look the data very deeply. That what are the things available in the data. So this is very simple data, by the way. Okay, so because this is very simple data, that's why we are not going into deep to understand the data. But if the data is new for you, then the first thing you are supposed to do is read the data in a quite detail. Okay, so here we have the order ID, order date, ship mode, customer name, segment, country, region, city, state, province, and this is a this is a very sorted data. Means there is no need of data mining, data sorting. So this is a very structured data. Sometimes data can be unstructured, and at those times we require a little bit more efforts to clean the data. Okay. This is the metadata, means data about the data, and this pane is the data modeling. So here we do the data. So you can see here, like let me do this. Okay. So what is happening actually here? Okay. Here we do not have any data. So the data file which we are having, those data files have three data: orders, people, and returns. So this is the data which I shared with all of you. There's three set of data: data of orders, data of persons, and data of returns. Okay. There are three kinds of data we are having. Okay. So if I click here on the orders, then this file is showing the data of the orders. Okay. Then if I click here on the persons, okay, then this is the data of the persons. Okay, and if I click here on the returns, okay, put this return. So these are the data of the return. Okay, so that's how the data has been given to us. Okay. So this is the data. Okay. Now let's start calculating. Let's start making the dashboard out. Now what is this? Can you see what I'm doing here? मैं यहाँ पर orders को लेकर जाता हूँ. फिर orders के बाद let me go here with the people and I go here with the returns. So what I did actually, I connect these three data files. मैंने orders file के साथ persons and returns file तीनों file को combine करा. Okay, so this is the data modeling. Okay, so what is data modeling? I will explain in detail later on if time permits. But this is just the adding data in it. Okay, there are many ways of adding data. I can go here. Okay, आप समझते हैं what is union and union समझते हैं आप लोग what is union and join of the data? So I can also apply the union. So I can go here and here when दोनों data file का union कर दिया एक साथ. So that can also be possible. So we'll go upon all of those things later on. But here चलिए हम बात करते हैं orders की. सिर्फ orders data के लिए let's make a dashboard. Okay. जब भी आपको dashboard बनाना होता है software से, so what you are supposed to do, you need to go here. But before going there, let me clear one of the aspect which Mr. SN Singh asked, right? Ki what if we have the data which is varying time to time? Okay, this is one of the very important aspect. Okay. So you go here, you might have see here options live and extract data. Okay. Maybe you will not see this option in the Tableau public, but you will see this option in Tableau desktop. Okay. देखिए यहाँ पे दो ऑप्शन है, लाइव डेटा एंड एक्सट्रैक्ट डेटा. ठीक है, बिकॉज आई हैव इंपोर्टेड एक्सेल फाइल हियर, तो लाइव और एक्सट्रैक्ट डेटा का कोई मीन नहीं होता है. बट व्हेन यू कनेक्टेड योर डेटा विद द सर्वर, then there can be two options, है ना, live data and extract data. दोनों very important aspect, but let's understand the concept. extract data का क्या मतलब होता है? extract data का मतलब होता है कि आपका जो भी सर्वर है, means okay, Hindi is okay for everyone or is there anyone who is not comfortable with it? Okay, I'm assuming everyone is comfortable. Okay. So actually what happens here that okay, thanks. So there are few data which are not dynamic, but there are few data which are dynamic, right? Now extract means maybe your data is available on Google Drive, suppose. Okay, your data is available on the Google Drive, and extract means Tableau software extract the data from the Google Drive and make an image of the data in your system. Okay, what does extract mean? Extract means that your data is available on the Google Drive, so Tableau software is getting the data from the Google Drive and making the image of the data here. This is what extract means. Okay, but what does live mean? If your data is dynamic, if your data is changing after every 10 minutes, after every 5 minutes, okay, then you need to establish the live connection. So in the live connection, Tableau does not extract the copy of the data, but getting the data from the server. ठीक है, लाइक द IRCTC डेटा। तो IRCTC पे हम लोग जो सॉफ्टवेयर का देखते हैं वो फाइनल डैशबोर्ड है, बट बैकग्राउंड में जो डेटा विच इज डायनेमिक, विच इज द डेटा इज बीइंग चेंजिंग अगेन एंड अगेन, राइट? So in those cases we cannot use the extract option of the extract, but we need to use the option of the live. So in this live option, okay, जैसे आपके बैकग्राउंड में डेटा चेंज होगा, यहाँ पर आपका डैशबोर्ड अपने आप चेंज होता जाएगा। जैसे इसका बेस्ट एग्जांपल है, आप स्टॉक मार्केट देखते हैं, so maybe you are using Zerodha app or maybe you are using Grow, so you can see that the graph of the stock is continuously changing on your screen. Okay, why? Because that dashboard in your app or the Zerodha or the Grow is connected with the live data of the stock market. एक्सट्रैक्ट का क्या मतलब होता है? दैट वहां से डेटा उठाया और आपके सिस्टम में लाके रख दिया, वो उसी डेटा के बीच पे ग्राफ बना, ठीक है? Sometimes what happens, like in few of the industries, so what happen in the USA or in many industries, mainly in the warehouses, that they do counting, that how many items in the warehouse on every Wednesday. Suppose every Wednesday a team comes and they count how many products are available in the warehouse, and then again Wednesday again came. So in those cases data is not dynamic. Every Wednesday they are counting the data. So in those cases we can use the extract, okay, and make the system in such a way that okay, every Wednesday at 11 a.m. the data will change itself. Okay, so here we have fixed the time that okay, data अपने आप को update करेगा on every Monday and every Wednesday at 11 a.m. But in the option of live, data every second खुद को update कर, अगर data कहीं बाहर update हो रहा है at every second, तो टेबल में भी update हो रहा है. But you know why there are two options? There is one limitation of the live option. Can anyone please tell me what could be the limitation? कोई बता सकता है what could be the limitation? The limitation is that in the extract, because table is making the image of the data in table use itself, so in those cases processing will be fast. Okay, but in case of live data, because it is downloading data every second from the server, अब हो सकता है सर्वर का इंटरनेट स्लो है, हो सकता है आपके सिस्टम की प्रोसेसिंग इतनी फास्ट नहीं है, सो इन दोस केसेस देयर माइट बी चांसेस दैट okay, so the dashboard is buffering, is not updating on the real time. Depends on the data. If your data is small, it can done within the millisecond, but if your data is big data, huge data, and then the frequency of the data is very high, then it might be possible that your software is taking buffering time. आपने देखा है जैसे IRCTC का ऐप होता है, उसमें जो बफरिंग टाइम, यू कैन सी द बफरिंग टाइम. Okay, so why? Because the data is so huge, so that's why it is taking the buffering time. If the data is small at the background, then there will not be any buffering. So this is one of the drawbacks. So essentially, I think I am able to answer your query here.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So both things can be done. Okay. Now let's go to the sheet one. So यहाँ पर आपको sheet one दिख रहा है. So in the sheet one, we can make the graph. Okay. अब देखिए यहाँ पे there are too many things. This is the Tableau software dashboard. ठीक है. Note the dashboard. ये एक स्क्रीन है जहाँ पे आप चार्ट्स बनाओ. ठीक है. On this sheet we make the charts. Now charts में आप देखिए, these are the columns which are available in the data. So आप देखेंगे ये आपके जो भी डेटा में जो भी columns थे वो आपके यहाँ पे शीट में दिखा दिए. Now there are two things. आपको लाइन दिख रहा है, इस लाइन के पहले जो आपको दिखेगा वो आपको दिखेगा मेजर्स, इसके बाद आपको दिखेगा वो दिखेगा डायमेंशंस. Now what are the measures of dimensions? ठीक है, आप ऐसा मान के चलिए as of now for the understand that this is the ordinal and this is the nominal and ordinal data and this is the ratio or interval. Means data which can be measured. अगर आपको मीन निकालना है तो आपको यहाँ वाला डेटा लेना होगा. ठीक, ये टेबल्यू अपने आप कर देता है. ठीक है, टेबल्यू हैज दैट पावर, ये खुद से डेटा को रीड करता है एंड ये खुद ही डेटा को डिसाइड कर देता है कि विच डेटा विल गो अंडर द नॉमिनल डेटा, नॉमिनल ऑर्डिनल डेटा, एंड विच डेटा विल गो अंडर द रेशियो मैट्रिक डेटा. बट समटाइम इट माइट बी डिफरेंट, समटाइम इट माइट बी मिस्टेक. तो उस केस में आप क्या करेंगे, आप यहाँ पे डिस्काउंट पे क्लिक करेंगे. सपोज डिस्काउंट इज द ऑर्डिनल डेटा, व्हाट यू डू हियर, आप यहाँ पे चेक करेंगे और आप इसमें कर देंगे कन्वर्ट टू डायमेंशन. ठीक है, अभी ये मेजर है, सो व्हाट यू विल डू हियर, कन्वर्ट टू डायमेंशन. जैसे आप डायमेंशन में मेजर कन्वर्ट करेंगे तो ये अपने ऊपर चले. ठीक है, सो दैट यू कैन डू हियर but here the discount is a measurable data, so that is good. Okay, but if you find that okay there are some mistakes, then you can do it. Now why it is required? It is required क्योंकि आप कभी भी you can not make the graph between measure versus measure, and you can not make the graph between dimension versus dimension. Whenever you make the graph, then you need one measure and one dimension. That's why both ordinal, nominal, and interval metric data is very important, because whenever you are going to make the graph, most of the charts are either between the dimensions and the measure. Okay, so that's why it is important. So let's make the chart. So let's say the first chart will be the I would say the profit with respect to the category. So profit versus. So now everyone, you can make the charts with me.
Sir, I am not able to see the chart.
Which chart, sir?
सर लेफ्ट पैन में आपने वो शीट बनाया ना जहाँ से चार्ट बना रहे हैं.
ओके, तो आपको क्या करना होगा, यहाँ पे शीट 1 दिख रहा होगा आपको, क्लिक देयर. जैसे आप वहाँ पे क्लिक करेंगे, यू विल एबल टू सी दिस. ओके
ओके, यस सर.
नाउ इट इज कमिंग.
यस सर, कमिंग.
ठीक है, अब हम फर्स्ट ग्राफ बनाते हैं प्रॉफिट वर्सेस कैटेगरी. अगर आपको इसको चेंज करना है तो आप इसको चेंज भी कर सकते हैं यहाँ पर. if you want to change the name or anything, so you can do it here. ठीक है, I'm not going to that process right now. So मैं बनाना प्रॉफिट वर्सेस कैटेगरी. तो प्रॉफिट हम क्या लेकर आएंगे, सबसे पहले हम लेकर आएंगे कैटेगरीज. तो कैटेगरीज, ओके, दीज आर द कैटेगरीज. ये आपने कैटेगरी को यहाँ पर लाके रख दी. ठीक है, सो व्हाट यू डिड, यू जस्ट यहाँ से आपने कैटेगरी को ड्रैग किया, यहाँ पर लाकर छोड़ दिया. सो दीज आर द 3 कैटेगरीज गिवन इन आवर डेटा: फर्नीचर, ऑफिस सप्लायर्स एंड टेक्नोलॉजी. ठीक है, so these are the category given in our data. कैटेगरी के बाद हम सब कैटेगरी भी लेकर चलते हैं. देखिए, तो देखिए यहाँ पे सब कैटेगरी भी इसमें या सो आई गो हियर अगेन. ठीक है, यहाँ पर फर्स्ट चार्ट हम बनाते हैं. देखिए, देखिए यहाँ पर आई वेंट देयर. ठीक है, तो because you might see this screen, that was the another data sheet, that's why I have changed the data sheet. Where is category? Yeah, these are the columns. So let's say these are the category of the product. So furniture, office supplies and technology, 3 categories. Okay. Then there is subcategories also. So let's say we put this subcategory. So furniture, there are 4 types of furniture: bookcases, chairs, furnishings, tables. Okay. Then office supplies, appliances, art, binders, envelopes, fasteners, labels, papers, storage supplies. Then technology, accessories, copiers, machines, etc. So these are the subcategories. Okay. Then इसके बाद आपको लेकर आना है profit. Okay, so where is profit? This is the profit. So you just click the profit from here and paste it here. तो देखिए यहाँ पे आपका प्रॉफिट आ गया. यहाँ तक हो गया सबका. एवरीवन एबल टू रीच टिल हियर? बताइए मुझे, इफ एनीवन इज नॉट एबल टू फाइंड डेटा टिल हियर. Is there anyone who is not able to?
Sir, please do the thing for profit again. How to drag and drop the profit, because I am dragging dropping. Profit is coming, but coming in different format. So the way to
ओके
drag
ओके
and
ओके,
drop
मैं
it.
बताता हूँ आपने क्या किया होगा. ओके, सो इतना आ गया आपका, प्रॉफिट आ गया, प्रॉफिट के बाद सब कैटेगरी आ गया.
Yeah, so category, yeah.
नाउ you can, what you can do, you can double click on the profit.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. It's
Now it is
comes.
coming.
No. Yeah. Yes.
Okay. So yes, we are getting this kind of chart here. So this is the data has been coming. Now what we can do? Let's go here. यहाँ पर जाइए आप. ये शो में दिख रहा है सबको?
Yes.
So go there. So what does show me mean? Show me means आप इस डेटा के साथ क्या क्या चार्ट्स बना सकते हैं. Okay? आपको बनाना नहीं है, वो अपने आप बना देगा. लाइक जैसे आपने इस पे क्लिक किया, तो with this data, this is the chart. This is the one of the chart that we are having. Okay. This is another table which we are having. Then this is one of the chart. This is another chart for the same data. This is one another chart जहाँ पे साइज के हिसाब से बता रहा है कि कौन से प्रोडक्ट सबसे ज्यादा सेल हुआ है. This is another chart. ठीक है. So let's stick to this chart. So this is one of the chart which we get here. Okay. यहाँ तक आ गया सबको. देखिए यहाँ पे नेगेटिव मीन्स, here negative means this bookcase has the negative book, and here positive means positive. ठीक है. These are the profit here. हम क्या करना चाहते हैं? If we want this profit to be colored, so what we do? यहाँ से हम इस profit को ड्रैग करेंगे और यहाँ कलर में लाकर रख देंगे. यहाँ से ले आते हैं. Right. So what you do? यहाँ से आप profit को ड्रैग करेंगे and put here on the colors. इवन इफ यू वांट, बट यू कैन डू, आप यहाँ से प्रॉफिट को ड्रैग करेंगे और आप लेवल्स पे लेके जा सकते हैं. जैसे आप लेवल्स पे लेकर जाएंगे तो यहाँ पे लेवल्स आ जाएगा. यहाँ पे नेगेटिव प्रॉफिट है. हाउ मच नेगेटिव? -3632. ठीक है. यहाँ पे कितना नेगेटिव? माइनस इतना प्रॉफिट. कितना प्रॉफिट उतना. देखिए नाउ कलर कोडिंग आपको यहाँ पर क्या दिखा रहा है? जितना डार्क कलर होगा यहाँ पर देखिए, जितना डार्क कलर उतना ज्यादा प्रॉफिट. सो मोर द डार्कर द कलर इज, मोर डार्कर द प्रॉफिट. ठीक है. सपोज यू वांट टू चेंज द कलर, what you can do? We can go here some on the profit. ठीक है. आप यहाँ पर जाएंगे कलर्स पर एंड एडिट कलर्स. एडिट कलर्स में यू कैन सेलेक्ट एनी सेलेक्ट. सो लेट मी सेलेक्ट इस पर. देखिए कलर इसका चेंज हो. तो गोल्डन एंड पर्पल हो गया. सो वट एवर कलर यू वांट. मैं यहाँ से फिलहाल ये हटा देता हूँ आपका लेवल. सो दिस इज अवर चार्ट. तो समझ में आया कैसे बनता है चार्ट? एनी डाउट स्टिल हियर? So shall I move forward?
तो वापस एक बार वापस नए शीट से रिवीजन इसको करिए ना. लेवल्स आई एम नॉट एबल टू गेट द लेवल्स. ये लेवल तक लाना कैसे है इसमें?
यहाँ पे
वापस
सब
एक बार ही. हाँ प्रॉफिट किया फिर
इस प्रॉफिट को ऐसे ड्रैग करिए
हाँ
और ये लेवल पर लाकर छोड़ दो.
वो लेवल ही तो नहीं दिख रहा है मुझे मार्क्स में. मुझे कलर है, साइज है, लेवल्स नहीं दिख रहा है इसमें.
हाँ तो आप करिए ना जो मैं कर रहा हूँ, सेम चीज.
अच्छा एक मिनट. प्रॉफिट प्रॉफिट लिया कलर साइज टेक्स्ट ही तो आ रहा है.
हाँ तो ये इसको यहाँ से ड्रैग करिए और यहाँ पे छोड़ दीजिए.
लेबल दिखना चाहिए ना. लेवल नहीं दिख रहा ना.
आपने लेवल पे प्रॉफिट को ड्रैग करके लेवल पर ड्रॉप किया है?
लेबल नॉट विजिबल सर. लेबल से दिख नहीं रहा ना.
कहाँ? आपकी स्क्रीन शेयर करके दिखाइए मुझे क्या कहना चाह
लेबल एक मिनट में दिखा रहा हूँ. स्क्रीन शेयर एक मिनट. शेयर जस्ट वन मिनट.
आप शेयर कर रहे हैं इसमें?
जस्ट मैं वही कर रहा हूँ. एक मिनट.
So yes, so this is one of the chart. For the second chart, what we can do? You just need to click here.
नहीं हो रहा यार. स्क्रीन नहीं शेयर हो रही है.
This is the second sheet. तो आपका एक चार्ट बन गया. Similarly, you can create the second chart. यहाँ पर हम select करते हैं profit versus state. तो मतलब हम profit देखेंगे with respect to different states. So आपको क्या करना होगा यहाँ पर देखिए, yes. Open your W. I cannot see your W. Yeah, your screen is visible, but W is not visible. आपने गलत tab share कर दी.
Tab, take one, just 1 minute. This is sheet. Sheet 1, you are able to see sheet 1.
No. Yeah, we are able to see.
Then have to go here, profit.
हाँ, इस प्रॉफिट को टेक्स्ट पर लेकर जाइए.
Okay. Text पर.
बट पहले आपको ग्राफ तो बनाना होगा ना, आपने ग्राफ ही नहीं बनाया अभी तक.
नहीं, वही कैसे क्या थोड़ा.
सबसे पहले डेटा सोर्स में जाइए आप. यहाँ से ये सारे ऑर्डर्स वगैरह सब हटाइए.
इसमें क्या करना है इसमें?
ये जो आपको ऑर्डर्स 1 दिख रहा है,
हाँ.
इसको रिमूव करिए. इस पर क्लिक करिए.
चलो इसको रिमूव कर देता हूँ. ओके. नाउ नेक्स्ट स्टेप इज,
ये नीचे वाले दोनों को रिमूव करिए.
ये दोनों.
हाँ.
ठीक है. देन
ठीक है. नाउ गो टू शीट 1.
then go to sheet 1. I came here. Then
ठीक है. नाउ ऑन द शीट 1 सबसे पहले आप प्रोडक्ट इस पे जाइए, आपके प्रोडक्ट पर जाइए.
product. ओके.
हाँ, इसको खोलिए. ओपन इस पे ये जो एरो बना है इसके पहले यहाँ पे क्लिक करिए.
हाँ.
नहीं, एरो यहाँ पर बिल्कुल राइट लेफ्ट में एरो बना हुआ है प्रोडक्ट से पहले.
अच्छा.
हाँ, क्लिक हियर.
हाँ,
यहाँ पे
ओके.
कैटेगरी को ड्रैग करिए ऑन द शीट.
ओके. हाँ, कैटेगरी.
ऑन द शीट.
अच्छा.
कंट्रोल जेड दबाइए एक बार.
कंट्रोल जेड. कंट्रोल जेड.
आपका मेक है, आपके यहाँ पे कंट्रोल जेड काम नहीं करेगा. कैटेगरी को रिमूव कर दीजिए यहाँ से.
ये कैटेगरी.
हाँ, यहाँ जो आपने अभी लगाया है ना, यहाँ से नहीं, यहाँ आपने जब
ओके.
टेक्स्ट
दिस
में
वन.
लेके गए ना.
दिस वन. ओके. हाँ. देन
नाउ इस कैटेगरी को ड्रैग करके शीट 1 में कहीं भी डाल दीजिए.
अच्छा, इस कैटेगरी डायरेक्ट शीट 1 में.
हाँ.
ओके. हाँ.
ठीक है. अब सब कैटेगरी को भी डालिए यहाँ पे.
कैटेगरी देन सब कैटेगरी का भी. ओके. नहीं, ये सब कैटेगरी.
ये जहाँ ABC लिखा है ना वहाँ पे पेस्ट कर लीजिए.
हाँ. कैटेगरी सब कैटेगरी. इसको ड्रैग करना है.
हाँ जी, ड्रैग कर.
ये डाली खोल बेटा.
साथ.
जहाँ ABC लिखा है वहाँ पे ड्रैग करिए.
नहीं, ये वही तो ड्रैग करने की कोशिश करो. कैटेगरी देन सब कैटेगरी. यहाँ
हाँ, यहाँ करिए.
राइट में ना.
हाँ, थोड़ा ABC लिखा है यहाँ पर.
अच्छा. हाँ, यहाँ.
हाँ, छोड़ दीजिए. ठीक है.
हाँ, कर.
ठीक है. अब नीचे प्रॉफिट लिखा है उस पर डबल क्लिक करिए.
प्रॉफिट. एक मिनट. कैटेगरी.
डाउन.
Yes.
नॉट दिस वन. नॉट नहीं, नीचे वाला और नीचे वाला.
ये प्रॉफिट बिल.
हाँ, ये नहीं, और नीचे जो लिखा है डायमेंशंस में.
कहाँ गया प्रॉफिट?
और नीचे आइए.
दिस वन.
हाँ, इस पे डबल क्लिक करिए.
उसे डबल क्लिक करना है.
हाँ.
नहीं, इसमें तो ये आ रहा है.
डबल क्लिक, ये सिंगल क्लिक किया है आपने. डबल.
हाँ, डबल क्लिक.
ठीक है. अब ये जो शो मी में ऑप्शन आ रहा है इस पे चार्ट पे क्लिक करिए. इधर साइड में बिल्कुल राइट हैंड पे जाइए.
इधर.
तो अमर जी, जब मैं ये करवा रहा था तब आपका ध्यान कहाँ था? आपने तो कुछ किया ही नहीं.
ये इस ऑप्शन तक तो आया ही नहीं था.
ठीक है. ये इस पर आइए जो शो मी वाला चार्ट बना हुआ है.
शो मी चार्ट
ठीक है.
किधर? शो मी चार्ट किधर?
इसके बाद आई एम शेयरिंग माय स्क्रीन. तो जो मैं कर रहा हूँ ना आप उसको मेरे साथ करिए. ठीक है.
ठीक.
I hope everyone is still here. ठीक है, so go here and click here. आपको show me पर जाना है और यहाँ पे क्लिक करना है. करा?
Okay, just doing.
ठीक है. Now
Yes,
after
yes,
that,
done.
now after that यहाँ से profit को आप drag करिए on this colors. ठीक है, so ये आपका colors आ जाए. Okay. Now let's come to the another graph of profit versus state. Profit versus state में हम क्या करेंगे? State के हिसाब से profit देखेंगे, which state has more profit. ठीक है, so state के लिए हम सबसे पहले यहाँ पे जाएंगे लोकेशन. लोकेशन में भी स्टेट, सो आई ड्रैग स्टेट. देखिए जैसे मैं यहाँ पर स्टेट लेकर आया हूँ, ये यूएसए का मैप आ गया. तो दिस इज अ वेरी गुड थिंग अबाउट दिस चार्ट, कि डायरेक्टली गिव यू द मैप ऑफ द कंट्री. तो ये डायरेक्ट यूएसए का मैप आ गया. ठीक है, नाउ आफ्टर दैट व्हाट आई विल डू, आई विल ड्रैग दिस प्रॉफिट फ्रॉम हियर एंड पुट हियर. ठीक है, सो देखिए यहाँ पे प्रॉफिट आ गया. नाउ बिग सर्कल मीन्स मोर प्रॉफिट, स्मॉल सर्कल मीन्स लेस प्रॉफिट. But this is not a very good graph to show all the information. So what I can do here, can you see these books? Just a minute, let me share my screen a bit.
Sir, could you please tell me how to drag the profit that I'm doing, but it is
No,
coming
not
out.
drag, just click double click on the book.
Okay,
Circle
double
करें
click.
नहीं है.
Okay. Yeah, I got it.
Yes. So आप यहाँ पे show me में जाएंगे. After that, go here and select this chart. ठीक है, ये चार्ट थोड़ा क्लियर है पहले वाले चार्ट से. So what this chart is showing? This chart is showing that state wise what is the profit. ठीक है, so here orange color means negative profit. You can change the color here. How you can change? You can take the profit here on colors. ठीक है, आप यहाँ पर जाएंगे edit colors and देखिए, so this is the graph. So darker the green color is means more is the profit. Okay, and less darker the color is less is the profit. If you want labels here, what you can do, you can go and you can put here on the labels. तो ये हर स्टेट का आपको लेवल प्रॉफिट दिख जाएगा. ठीक है, तो दैट्स हाउ यू कैन क्रिएट द ग्राफ. तो आपने यहाँ पे क्या किया, यूएसए की सारी स्टेट के नाम के हिसाब से. इवन इफ यू नीड द नेम ऑफ द स्टेट, तो आप यहाँ पे क्या करेंगे, आप यहाँ से स्टेट प्रोविंस उठाएंगे और यहाँ पे रखेंगे. तो जितने भी स्टेट्स हैं उन सब स्टेट्स का नाम भी आ गया. दिस इज ब्रिटिश कोलंबिया, दिस इज ओंटारियो, देन दिस इज टेक्सास. ठीक है, कैलिफोर्निया. सो वॉट एवर यू विश, इट कैन कम हियर. नाउ लेट्स गो टू द शीट नंबर 3. यहाँ से हम शीट नंबर 3 में चलते हैं. sheet number 3 maybe what we can make profit versus manufacturer. Profit versus manufacturer means यहाँ पे हम profit को देखेंगे with respect to the manufacturer. ठीक है. This is the manufacturer. Okay. So what I'm doing here, सबसे पहले यहाँ पे manufacturer को मैं लेकर जाऊँ. So these are the names of the manufacturers. ठीक है. इसके बाद I'm clicking on the profit. So these are the profit of the manufacturer. अब मुझे ये list तो समझ में नहीं आ रहा है. So I'm not liking this list. So what I'll do? I'll go here on the show me and clear the chart. Okay. So this is a list of all the manufacturers. Okay. Negative means this manufacturer has a negative profit, and positive means this manufacturer has a positive. Okay. But because there are so many manufacturers, so what I can do, I can change the alignment of the graph. How alignment? I can click here. जैसे मैं यहाँ क्लिक करूंगा, right? So manufacturers comes on the horizontal axis. तो यहाँ पर graph is comparatively better. Okay. But still, tell me what I can do further. Anyone can give me any idea? What I can do here? So this is the list of the manufacturers. So some manufacturers is a negative profit, some manufacturer has a profit positive. Okay. Because this list is so big and nobody want to look at this list, but what could be more interest to everyone? Tell me what I can do here.
एवरेज प्रॉफिट निकाल सकते
Average profit निकाल सकते हैं या फिर
Well, so
but
top
will
top 5 या top performers या
right. We shall go for the top 5 top 10 because average doesn't make any sense. आप देखिए कि इसका नेगेटिव, इसका पॉजिटिव है, इसका नेगेटिव, दोनों का मिलाकर कुछ इतना पॉजिटिव आएगा. ठीक है. तो आप मीन से क्या समझ पाएंगे? यू विल नॉट एबल टू अंडरस्टैंड. मीन विल ऑलवेज बी पॉजिटिव. ठीक है. बट मीन डजंट. सो व्हाट वी कैन डू, वी कैन फाइंड आउट द टॉप 5 टॉप 10. ठीक है. तो हम यहाँ पर जाएंगे filter. So what I did now, just click here on the manufacturers and then click on the filter. Filter में I will select the options top. ठीक है. टॉप में बाय फील्ड. अब देखिए टॉप 10 भी नहीं, हियर विल गो विद द बॉटम 10 क्योंकि जो मैन्युफैक्चरर सबसे ज्यादा अर्न कर रहे हैं हमें उनसे फर्क नहीं पड़ता. वी नीड दोज मैन्युफैक्चरर्स हु आर अर्निंग, जिससे कारण हमें सबसे ज्यादा नुकसान हो रहा है, एंड देन वी विल रिमूव दोज मैन्युफैक्चरर्स. सो व्हाट विल डू, विल गो हियर फॉर द बॉटम. तो बॉटम 10. ओके. एंड देन ओके. So these are the top, these are the 10 manufacturers who has the minimum profit. ठीक है. इसको भी आप एक सीक्वेंस में जमा सकते हैं. These are the manufacturers who has the, who are having the minimum profit. So now does it making sense? तो आप चाहें तो ऐसे भी कर सकते हैं. ठीक है. So now it makes sense. These are the top 10. These are the bottom 10 manufacturers. ठीक है. These are the bottom 10 manufacturers. Any doubt till here? What I did, I sorted it. Now it looks even more interesting because now you have the name of the 10 manufacturers who are having the maximum loss. Now what I can do? Let me do one thing. चलिए हम इसके साथ क्वांटिटी भी लेते हैं. इतने so this is the loss for this manufacturer, but because of how many quantities of the product. So what I will do, I will drag the quantity from here and I will put quantity here. ठीक है. So what happened here? Quantity इधर आ गया, ये इधर आ गया. Now if I don't like it, I'll put So yes, so these are, so for this much, this manufacturer is only selling this much quantities and having booking this much profit, while this manufacturer is selling this much quantity and booking only this much profit. तो इससे थोड़ा सा और क्लियर हुआ. आप ऐसा भी कर सकते हैं कि ये जो सम प्रॉफिट है इसको आप लेकर जाएंगे कलर में. सम प्रॉफिट के आप कलर में जा रहे हैं, यहाँ पर आप कलर और सो नाउ इट इज लुकिंग इवन मोर बेटर. ठीक है, एंड मैन्युफैक्चरर्स का, so these are the name of the manufacturers. So Purify, Comfort, so these are the name of the manufacturers. Okay, and these are the number of quantities. So if you need number of quantities, so what you can do, आप quantities को यहाँ पर लेवल पर लेकर. So but आपको प्रॉफिट में चाहिए क्वांटिटी. ठीक है, सो आप यहाँ से क्वांटिटी को, so there are two things, one graph is for the profit and one for the quantity. तो आपको क्वांटिटी चाहिए, आपको सम चाहिए क्वांटिटी का. सो आप क्या करेंगे, यहाँ से क्वांटिटी लेकर लेवल में चलेंगे. So these are the quantities. So this is the this much is the loss for 13 product and this much is the loss for the 169. Okay, so now graph makes sense. Now it is providing some information. इसको देखकर आपका क्लाइंट हमेशा समझ सकता है कि ओके these are the top bottom 10 manufacturers which are responsible for the maximum loss, right? So this is basically called the business intelligence. Any doubt till here? Any doubt till here, or shall we move forward? Okay, let me move forward. So in that manner, you can create many sheets. 1, 2, 3, 4. You can create many sheets as much as you want. Now let's come to the dashboard. How we can make the dashboard? So dashboard बनाने के लिए you will click here. ये तो है sheets का option. This is the option for the dashboard. So you just click here, and you will have an option new dashboard. New dashboard में आप यहाँ पर you will go here and.
So can you please come again? I missed the from where.
Okay.
Good.
So these are the sheets. Now
Yeah.
you can see this option.
Yeah.
Just click here.
Okay, I got it.
Okay. So when you click here, you will get the option new dashboard. Now desktop पे आप इसका size थोड़ा सा change कर लीजिए. Okay. तो आप I selected automatic, so ये automatic हो गया size change इसका. ठीक है. Now there are two options. Okay. Tiled and floating. We always choose floating. Floating का मतलब ये होता है कि आप आपके ग्राफ को कैसे भी लगा सकते हैं. टाइल्स में क्या होता है कि आपने एक एरिया बना दिया फिक्स्ड, वहां पर ही आपका चार्ट आएगा. सो विल गो विद द फ्लोटिंग. नाउ इफ यू वांट टू add any data story or the text, okay, any image, any web page, any navigation on your desktop, on your dashboard, you can edit from here. Okay? And these are the sheets which we have made right now. So these are the 3 sheets which are coming here. तो आप क्या करेंगे, आप इस शीट पे क्लिक करेंगे और ये शीट आपको यहाँ पे डैशबोर्ड में आ जाए. इसके साथ this is also coming, but we do not need this mark. Okay, it is directly visible, so we'll remove this. We go here, हम इसका साइज कर देंगे एंटायर व्यू. ठीक है, तो पूरा व्यू आ गया. एंड देन वी, so this is the view is coming here. So these are the profit versus category. So this is one of the graph. Now what was the another graph? Profit versus state. Okay, so this is the second graph. हम यहाँ पर भी इसको इस मार्क को हटा देंगे. Then we put this second graph somewhere here. Okay, so this is the second page, second graph. Okay, then what was the third graph? This one. So this is our third chart. तो ठीक है, ये तीनों के all the three charts are on the same scale. Okay. So this is our dashboard. Now let me come to the business intelligence part. Okay. So what is business intelligence? And let's look at the business intelligence. Okay, how it can be done. So just try to listen carefully. Now, what is business intelligence? Business intelligence means if I click here on the chairs, ठीक है, तो ये जो प्रॉफिट वर्सेस स्टेट है और मुझे बता रहा है यहाँ पे इस ग्राफ में मुझे सिर्फ वो स्टेट दिखना चाहिए जहाँ पे सिर्फ प्रॉफिट चेयर्स का हो रहा है. मींस आई डू नॉट वांट टू सी ऑल द डेटा नेसेसरी. ओके, व्हाट आई कैन डू हियर, आई विल गो हियर ऑन द फिल्टर. ठीक है, देन आई विल गो हियर फिल्टर and then I go here to use as a filter. इसमें इस पर क्लिक करता हूँ. Now आप देखिए क्या होगा. If I click here on the tables, ठीक है. So if I click here in this graph on the table, if your manager only would like to see only for the table, उनको और प्रोडक्ट से मतलब ही नहीं. तो देखिए जैसे टेबल पर क्लिक करते ही दोनों ग्राफ इज कन्वर्टेड फॉर द टेबल. So for the tables only, these are the uh, manufacturers who are booking the maximum loss, and only these are the states which are dealing with the table. Now, if let me select here the paper. Okay, so there is no manufacturer which is booking loss in the paper. Means paper is profit. Paper is always profitable. आप यहाँ पे भी देखिए there is no loss in the paper. तो देखिए ये ग्राफ ब्लैंक हो गया. These are the only states which are dealing with the papers. Okay, let me click here on the supplies. Okay. So then only one manufacturer, Martin Yale, is responsible for the all loss in the suppliers, and these are the states which are dealing with the supplies. Okay. Clear? This is clear to everyone?
Yes.
Anyone who has any doubt till here? How it has been done? Okay. Okay. Now we can make further analysis. What further analysis? We go here. We click here. Let me go here and click on the filters. तो filters में यहाँ पे क्या आ सकते हैं? Category. ठीक है, तो ये category filter है. Filters, subcategory. तो ये subcategory filter है. So suppose you want to further filter your graph with respect to category and subcategory. तो आप यहाँ से कर सकते हैं. You can even change it here. आप यहाँ जाएंगे तो multiple values drop down. And then go again here. Go here. Single value drop down. Okay. So for an example, you selected everything from here. Furniture. ठीक. देखिए आपको कैटेगरी यहाँ से सेलेक्ट करना है. मैं भी यू आर सिलेक्टेड ऑल. ठीक है, सिलेक्टेड ऑल. Now what is required? Now it is required that आप इसको भी filter कर पाए. Maybe you are a manager who are only responsible for the office supplies. या you are only responsible for the technology. आपको बाकी furniture and supplies से फर्क नहीं पड़ता. So you select your technology, and then technologies में there are only 4 technologies are available. Okay, subcategory. इसमें भी you are only looking for the machines. तो आप क्या करेंगे? You select machine. Now this is the profit for the machines. These are the states which are dealing with the machines, and these are the manufacturers we are looking a profit in the machines. Okay, get it? Okay, now these two graphs are not getting changed. So what we can do here? Yeah. Okay, we just go here and
Excuse me, sir.
yes, yes, please.
Can you tell this profit versus manufacturer chart again? Like how
This
did you
chart
get
again.
the entire bar below and above this 0 degree, 0 axis?
That was
X-axis.
long back. Okay. Where do you have a doubt? So I simply what I do, I put profit here. Okay. Then I put quantity here. I put manufacturers here. And
I'm
then change
getting
the
all
color.
the manufacturers.
Okay. Okay. So okay. Okay. So you just go here on the manufacturer. Okay. Here there is an option edit filter. There is an option filter. When you go on the filter, then there is an option top. Okay. In the top, you will select bottom and bottom 10. Okay. Do it because you do not
Okay,
want
sir. And I'm also not getting the part of the bars below the x-axis.
Okay, because you haven't added the quantities here. Add the quantities also.
So actually, I'm getting quantity and profit in different charts instead of a combined chart.
Okay. Can you show your screen?
Yes, sir. Can I share the screenshot of my screen?
It would be good if you can share your screen because in that case I will let you know where you are missing.
Okay. So, can you see it?
Yeah. So okay, so go here on the manufacturer. Click here. Okay.
Just so now I can't see your screen.
So go on the manufacturer and click there in your screen.
Here.
Yeah, here.
So I've got top 10, but I'm getting different charts.
Charts are not different actually. So let's profit this quantity. Okay, so actually you need to apply the filter first and then you should add the quantities. Okay, that's why there is a mistake.
Okay. Filter is there.
Yeah, now add the quantity. So before that, arrange them in the decreasing manner. Yes,
Yes, sir.
now remove the filter first and remove the quantities. Yes, now apply the filter. Click on the manufacturer.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So apply the bottom 10 filter, not the top 10. That's why you are getting the wrong graph. Go to the filter again. Yes.
Hmm.
Okay.
So bottom.
Now add
Yes,
the
sir.
quantities. Now put the quantity this side. Now you are getting right.
Yes, sir. Now I have to change this, change the color also, right?
Right.
Blue and gray. Okay.
Okay, now I hope now you are getting right, right?
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Let me share my. Okay, so yeah, everyone can see my screen. देखिए, let's apply more filters here. Okay. Let me go here. Filters. Okay, maybe I need filter from the region. So what I'll do, I'll go here profit versus history, and then यहाँ पर region. So I will put this region in the filters. Okay. Use all. Okay. So here on the dashboard. Here we have the filters. So here there is a region filter. Suppose there is regional manager who is looking only for the East India, sorry, East world. There is a East USA. There is a regional manager who is only looking for the South USA. So he doesn't interested to look at the whole USA. Okay. So we can also use that as a filter. Okay. And आप यहाँ पे डेट फिल्टर भी लगा सकते हैं, ईयर फिल्टर लगा सकते हैं आप यहाँ पर. मेरे ख्याल से टाइम भी था वहाँ पर भी. जैसे हमने यहाँ पे ईएस का भी फिल्टर लगा दिया. ठीक है. सो विल गो हियर ऑन द डैशबोर्ड एंड गो हियर filters and then year of ship date. ठीक है. ये year of ship date दिया. तो ये देखिए यहाँ पे year of ship में क्या हुआ कि if you only want to see the data for all the years then this is the graph. If you want to see only for the 2021 then these are the scenarios. If you want to see only for 2022 then these are the scenarios. Now if you want to connect all the graphs then what will go and do here, हम यहाँ पर जाएंगे and all values in database. हम यहाँ पर select करेंगे all value in database. यहाँ पर भी will go and select all values in database. यहाँ पर will, why we are doing this, because we want every graph to be changed when I click anything. All values. Now okay. Apply to worksheet all using data. ठीक है. मैं क्या कर रहा हूँ, what I'm doing here, I wanted, okay, whenever I select any dashboard, any chart, then all the charts should be changed. ठीक है. So I'll just click here. Now आप देखिए कि when I studying the data for the all the years, then these are the graphs, then I change the year. देखिए सारे ग्राफ एक साथ चेंज. Then I again change the year, all the graphs are changing. Then I again change the year, all the graphs are changed, right? Then maybe I'm a manager who is looking for all the categories. Maybe I'm the manager who is looking for the I don't only want furniture and office supplies. I do not want technology. Then the subcategories I required only purpose, art. Okay. So only these products I want, and I only want to see the 2023. Okay, not the whole year. So these are for the whole year, but I am only interested in 2022. Okay. So in the 2022 year, for the maybe I can change the region also. I only want to for the south. Okay. So for the South USA, only these only these are the items which are having the negative and positive profit. Only these are the items were sold in only these states, and these were the manufacturers who were responsible for the loss. Okay. So आपको समझ में आया? This is called the business intelligence. आप business की minute details में जा सकते हैं using this dashboards. That okay, at what places what is required in what quantity for what reason. Okay, so those kind of analysis can be done. तो समझ में आया आप सबको what are dashboards actually? Any doubt till here? Guys, any doubt till here or everything is clear? Please ask if you find any doubt. Please ask anyone. No doubts? So actually, this is called the business intelligence. So it's not like these are the data visualization software. Okay, we visualize the data, but the what is the most important aspect of this software is this business intelligence. Suppose I want because whenever I want to analyze anything very minutely, then we have to use this kind of software. Okay, so like because I'm not always interested in all the way. Okay, I want to see very small aspects of my business which is responsible for the biggest growth. Then with the help of this kind of analysis, I can find out the right thing. Okay, there are many other features of the Tableau software also which I'm not taking here. Okay, but that's how we make the data. Now there is one more thing which I can tell you here, very important, that about the data modeling, because as I explained, data modeling is one of the important. Okay. So data modeling, there are four things in a table. Okay, let me share only. Okay, so listen to me carefully. Okay, there are three layers in the table. So, okay, logical layer, physical layer, and visualization layer. Logical layer, physical layer, and visualization layer. Okay. So this is the logical layer of the Tableau. Right? And maybe I can. This is the logical layer. This is the physical layer. So if I click here on the orders, then देखिए यहाँ पर आप जब भी आप orders पे double click करेंगे तो एक अलग से box बनकर आएगा. This is called the physical layer. So this is called the physical layer. This is called the logical layer, and then this layer is called the visualization. Okay. Now what is the purpose of these layers? The purpose is that whenever we are getting the data, all the data cannot be in the one Excel. Agree with me? Please say yes or no.
Come again, sir.
Yeah, I'm saying that whenever we are getting the data from any source, then all the data cannot be come in the single Excel file. There will be many Excel files.
Right, sir.
So, and whenever we are doing the analysis, for an example, suppose one Excel file is coming from the Rajasthan, another Excel file is coming from the Maharashtra, and another Excel file is coming from the Gujarat for any company. Now they need to do analysis for all the three states together. So they need to combine these three data sets. Okay. Now how these data sets can be combined is what something deals with the layers of the tabular. Okay. So are you aware what is union and join? What is relationship?
Yes.
So actually what happens that let's say because time I'm really sorry because time is less and that's why I cannot go in much into the detail. Okay, but I'll give you the brief that what this layers did. Okay, if time permits, then we can have the more discussion. We can do the hands-on exercise that okay how the data modeling can be done. But here I'll just explain the brief. Okay, so and the idea is that suppose these are the orders. Okay, this file which are having the orders. Now suppose there are three files which are having the orders. One file which are having orders of the Rajasthan, another file which are having orders of the Gujarat, and another file which are having the orders of the Madhya Pradesh. Okay, so there are three orders file. Okay? Now these three orders file has to be combined with each other. Okay, addition करना है उन files. So what we can do? हम उन files को like suppose this is for the Rajasthan, Gujarat and MP. So what I'll do? ये राजस्थान का तो फाइल है यहाँ पर मैं लेकर आता हूँ. ठीक है, इसको ड्रैग करता हूँ और यहाँ पे आ रहा है यूनियन. ओके, देखिए फाइल चेंज हो गया. तो मैंने दो स्टेट की फाइल एक साथ एक दूसरे में लगा. उसके बाद दिस मे बी दिस इज थर्ड स्टेट, तो आई विल कम दिस विद दिस फाइल और यहाँ पर लाके मैं इसको डायरेक्ट टू द यूनियन कर दूँ. तो यहाँ पर वापस डेटा चेंज हो गया. सो व्हाट एक्चुअली हैपेंड हियर दैट आपने तीन स्टेट्स की फाइल एक दूसरे से में एडिशन कर दिया. वन फाइल उसके नीचे दूसरा फाइल उसके नीचे तीसरा फाइल. ओके, सो दिस इज वन वे. नाउ व्हाट इज द अनदर वे? अनदर वे इज अनदर वे इज ज्वाइन. ठीक है, नाउ व्हाट इज ज्वाइन? देखिए ज्वाइन चार तरह के होते हैं. इनर ज्वाइन, लेफ्ट ज्वाइन, राइट ज्वाइन, फुल. So suppose there are one file and another file, file A and file B. If you want to connect those files horizontally, okay, means file has 20 columns, file B has 30 columns, and if you want to combine these two files together so that final file will have 50 columns, then you will use this union. Okay, so this is the union. Now inner union means only the common fields will be joined. Okay, this full means all the columns will be joined. All the columns will be joined. ठीक है? So inner आप समझते ना, union we have studied in class 10. Inner means only common field will get joined, and in the full all the fields will get joined. Okay? So that's how we'll do the union. So when we do the join. So when we go and do the join, we do the join where we need to combine two data sets horizontally. But when we combine two data sets vertically means one file, उसके बाद हमें number of rows increase करना है. आप इसको ऐसे समझ सकते हैं, when you want to increase the number of columns, then we'll go with the join. But when you want to increase the number of rows, then we'll go with the union. तो आपको union करना है, तो आप क्या करेंगे? आप यहाँ पे ड्रैग करके union करेंगे. ठीक है, ठीक, इतना समझ में आता है आपको?
Yes.
तो ठीक है, देखिए ये सब होता है फिजिकल लेयर. यूनियन एंड ज्वाइन दे हैपेंस इन द फिजिकल लेयर. तो फिजिकल लेयर में आप कैसे जाएंगे? यू नीड टू डबल क्लिक है. जैसे यहाँ पे आपने जैसे लगाया तो आपने अंदर ज्वाइन लगाया तो यहाँ पे देखिए साइन भी आ गया उसका ज्वाइन का. तो व्हेन वी डबल क्लिक हियर, व्हेन वी अप्लाई द ज्वाइन हियर, सो दिस इज द फिजिकल. आप जैसे यहाँ पर क्लिक का ऑप्शन दबाते हैं, दिस इज द logical layer of the table. Now what is the logical layer? Logical layer where we make the relationship. Now there are two files. Suppose one file of the orders and another file of the customers. Now customer file is different, order file is different. But in some of the scenarios, when you want to combine the customer file and the orders file together with each other, then in those cases, we use the idea of relationship. So this is called the relationship. Now, how relationship can be possible? In the orders files, there will be a customer ID. Okay, and in the people file, there will be customer ID. In the order file, a customer will place the order, so that customer ID will be there. And in the persons file, the name of the customer is there and the customer ID is there. Okay, so there is one common link. Now, based on that one common link, the two files will be combined to each other. Okay. Suppose, for an example, you have a one file of a DMart Rajasthan store. You have another file of the DMart Gujarat store. Okay. So the Gujarat data is totally different from the Rajasthan data, but the product ID is same. If the name of the product is Nirma washing powder, then that Nirma washing powder is the same product ID in both in the Rajasthan and in the Gujarat. So if you want to connect the files of the Rajasthan and Gujarat together, then what is that only? The Nirma washing powder, the product ID. Okay. So with the help of that washing powder, you can combine two files which are working on the different segments. You can also change that. How you can change that? Okay. तो आप यहाँ पर जाएंगे orders पर. So yeah, you need to click here on the relationship. जैसे आप relationship पे click करेंगे तो यहाँ पर आपके पास एक option आ जाएगा. What will be your connector? Here by default this software has taken region as a connector. तो यहाँ पर region के साथ इन्होंने दोनों files combine कर. ठीक है. आपको अगर equal to चाहिए तो आप equal to sign लगाइए. आपको less than equal to चाहिए आप less than equal to sign लगाइए. ठीक है. So whatever the context is, accordingly you can decide. Okay. If you even want to change the field, आपको region के through नहीं, आपको maybe you want to connect with the product ID. ठीक है. So यहाँ because this file does not have the product ID, so options will not be correct. इसलिए यहाँ पे null आ गया. Profit is null because both the files does not have the product ID. But अगर दोनों फाइल में product ID होती तो आप यहाँ पे product ID से इसको connect कर सकते हैं. That's how relationship. Okay? And after the relationship, there is another thing which is called the data blending. Now, what is data blending? डेटा ब्लेंडिंग में आपका क्या होना होता है कि सपोज देयर आर टू डिफरेंट डेटा सेट्स. ठीक है. with new data source. Suppose you want to compare the sales of the Amazon with the sales of Flipkart. अब ना Amazon का जो डेटा सोर्स होगा और जो Flipkart का जो डेटा सोर्स होगा वो टोटल डिफरेंट होगा. दोनों का प्रोडक्ट आईडी भी डिफरेंट होगा. निरमा वॉशिंग पाउडर का प्रोडक्ट आईडी कैन बी डिफरेंट इन Amazon and can be different in Flipkart, right? But even in those cases, you want to compare the Amazon sales and the Flipkart sales. So how you can do that? You can do that with respect to the data blending. So in the data blending, we add the new data source. Here, suppose this is the Amazon data source. We go here, okay, and we can connect another data source. Maybe this is the data source for the Flipkart. Okay, so now you have two different data sets. Okay. Now it's up to you which data set you would like to use. So this is sample store 1, sample store 2. Okay. And then in the profit kit, so whatever data source you will choose from here, okay, जिसमें यहाँ पे टिक आएगा, आप उसी डेटा सोर्स पे यहाँ पे डैशबोर्ड बनाएंगे. Okay. So and you can combine the data source again in the sheet. Like I go here, so यहाँ पे आपके पास देखिए दोनों डेटा सेट है. Whatever you want, you can do here. आप हो सकता है एक डेटा आप यहाँ से ले लें. ठीक है. प्रॉफिट आपने स्टेट यहाँ से लिया और उस स्टेट में आपने प्रॉफिट के लिए you selected the product from the Flipkart. So you selected the state from the Amazon. यहाँ पे आपके पास दोनों डेटा सेट है. So you can select the columns from the one data set, the rows from the another data set, and then you can again make the dashboard. So this is called the data blend. Again very important tool. काफी कई बार होता है ऐसा आपके पास दो डेटा सेट बिल्कुल डिफरेंट होते हैं, but still you can compare and make the dashboards out of those data. Okay, so that thing can also be done here. Okay. So this is bit about the Tableau software. Okay. This is just this have started. There are many things which can be discussed further, but I just wanted to give you an idea that okay, how this software can help you to show your results. Okay, when you applied the ML, DL optimization in your data, then how those results can be shown to the customers, to your stakeholders. So those things, those are the things which I would like wanted to discuss. So I think that is all for today's session. We already closed the time. Okay, and I would be happy to answer if there is any queries. We can also connect later on. Okay. So I'll also drop. So my phone number also is on the WhatsApp group. So if you have any query, you can post your queries on the WhatsApp group also later on. But if anyone has any query right now, please you can let me. Shinu, maybe you can stop the recording.
Sir, I want to ask one question, sir.
Yeah, please.
Sir, suppose if you want to do a systematic literature review paper, and in which we use Scopus database, in which we